telling you, when he shoot that ball, this Cavs team is something nasty. Like when he, keyword when.
But that's the thing with Antoine. Like, we all know his skill set, the passing, the defense, the paint scoring. When he starts spreading it out, you see those threes start to fall. We all get so terrified because we know it's just an added piece there on Dot and the green. Look at the man go, JT.
But remember, before we seen him play a game, I told you this year would be his coming out year. So just remember I said that. We got some time left, but remember I said this is coming out year.
Hey, we got a whole other game mode to come here. It's game tied at 11.
Well, that's the one thing that we love as broadcasters, that we're always looking at, like, Antoine making improvements, adjusting his speed. He's probably sitting over there like, oh man, Antoine's doing this. I'm not looking forward to it. But let's go ahead and jump into a list with Pacers Gaming. They're backs against the wall.
I got yours. Leave it, that's fine.
That's fine.
Good.
That's fine. That's a tough bucket.
Ten. 5. Good take.
Good take.
Come on. He has 3 points and they're tied. Come on, y'all. Going under. Ready to be there, Black. Yep, come on.
That's fine. Good D.
12. Does he have adrenaline? Do we know?
He probably got like 1.
No.
No. He got two.
You gotta say, Black. You gotta say. Never mind. Hyper. I'm opening for you. Yeah. I'm good. 4, 3. I got something. I got box. Stay with it, fellas.
We good. Down 3.
Got 2.
Good pass, boy.
Come on. I'm playing everything, bro. Just, I don't know.
That's fine. Keep fighting.
Jesus, I do not like the fact that that was probably one of the most quiet in-person listens that we've ever had. Nothing on offense and nothing on defense.
It's a new Pacers gaming team, man.
They're playing tight.
Like, offensively, I can understand with some of these teams
No
that don't
way.
talk as Antoine tries to go back-to-back. No good this time.
That, I would have just had to
That's a
leave.
heat check. That's a heat check right there.
I missed his last shot. I was turning around looking at the crowd. The shot to give them 16, I missed it, but I heard y'all reaction.
Crazy, like, turbo fade, like
Antoine,
unguardable
this
hit.
series is different.
That's what I'm saying, man. This is the Antoine breakout right here. 2 beautiful threes, 5 assists, no turnovers, playing good defense on the other end on switches. Man,
called it out.
closeout 3 would hit nice.
They
Antoine
called
hit
it
the
out.
shots, Cavs, right?
They said in the listening too, is like, oh man, it's a tie game. He only got 3 points, and he comes out there and drills the 3, but the assist number, he's got 5 in this game.
And they've all just open shots. Every time Sub gets the ball off a pop, wide open, no one's in sight.
A 3 here can put it away, close it out.
No
Antoine wants it.
communication.
Antoine takes it. He can't get it to fall.
Wow. Of course, that's the one he misses.
I feel like it was the
Hey, he got
way
it to this
went
point,
into
right?
it.
Oh, they force feed it down to Jay Snacks. He's got the lockdown on him. They go deep to Chess. It's going to be one-on-one. Chess and Antoine at half court. He'll just turn the corner and sees. Gets the stop, but Chess gets his own rebound.
Him getting his own board is crazy.
Right place, right time, Mr. Cease.
Just landed right in his hands. Great defense from Antoine, though, getting the ball out of his hands.
Already set back here. 10 seconds to work with. Chess gets it back on the opposite three-point line, and they'll just feed it down to Jay Snacks, slipping. Pacers Gaming now take the 1-point lead.
Yeah, if I know the Cavs, I know a 2 is coming. Here comes the dunk, man.
I was just about to ask you what you think Antoine does here.
Dunk. Here comes the dunk.
See what happens.
Come on,
Cease
Sub,
goes to the other corner. Antoine thought about the shot. They go to sub-goated. And now they have to switch. Antoine, Chess, could this be one final dance
Chess
up
plays D
top?
now.
He stops, he pauses, he takes the lane, and takes the 2.
Yeah, he got the switch. One dribble right to the hoop. Classic Antoine. That's a good decision, by the way. I like it. That's what I would have done, too. 8 points, now 5 assists for Antoine.
That bucket there is big. Those are good buckets you need.
That's what I would have done too.
Me, noted elite point guard.
Cease knocks the ball
Chase
away, but
Snacks.
Chess still able to come out with it. 7 seconds to work with.
Just
And
said,
he'll go back and take
dunk
a 2.
like you should have did it.
I mean, Antoine does have his takeover, so it's really just a matter of discipline for Pacers Gaming to stay home.
If I'm Pacers, we cannot give up no more open
So
threes.
good
All right.
pop. I was just about to say
They
that.
got the
they
switch
were
again.
looking for it.
They've been going with that. Sub-Goda goes up to set the screen. Antoine, second game!
missed that, he missed
Oh,
that.
he shoots it late this time. And that's a
reach.
good reach coming out there from
What a
Cease.
blessing of a foul. He was out.
That's a tough miss.
You could tell that was a line drive. That was off.
Hit that crazy shot's gone cold since that one. Chance for Pacers Gaming to get their first game win on the board here in this series. They go down to J-Snags. Now they opt for the reset. Still a lot here to work with for Chess. Sub goaded into play. They force feed it down to J-Snags. 5 seconds to work with. Next shot if it goes. We will see the game extended, and it's the dunk meter from Chess.
Now that's the Chess I saw doing that to me yesterday. Greening it. So, all right, maybe it's time now. You know, better now than never. Back against the wall.
The one hand, a little poster to back
He's
you
come
up.
down. He looked like Kobe.
Hey, what a dunk by Chess to extend and still give them life.
Pacers Gaming is alive. 23-20. They cut the series lead to 2-1. I mean, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Couple of big misses there, Beezus, from Antoine. Really gave Pacers Gaming life down the stretch. He played a wonderful game. Just needed one more of those bad boys to fall.
If I'm Cavs, I'm still confident as hell because we missed 3 easy ones, or maybe not easy ones, but 3 great looks, and we lost by 2 or 3, but Cavs really had that game and just lost it. I mean, but Pacers, sometimes you just need to win by any means.
JT, 1 game down, 2 to go. How do you continue to find the energy to come back in a reverse sweep situation with your season on the line? I mean, there's so much at stake.
I feel like you can't stress that enough. What I seen in that listening, it wasn't enough urgency. It wasn't enough want to. I don't want to hear we're not a loud team. I want to shut up. I want to hear that. Like you're playing for everything right now. You should be talking more than you have all damn year.
I like that.
Pacers Gaming, if they lose here, they are not only out of the Switch Open, they are out of the playoff race as well. Warriors Gaming squad will slot into that 10th seed. But watch out, man. Lakers Gaming, if they win the tournament, they will be the ones who grab our final playoff spot. Cavs Legion GC will confirm their spot in the playoffs if they take home this series. Dirk, J-Snags, a much better game there for him. He was on that lock badge for most of the last third of the game. Really gave them a lot of confidence. 12 points, 2 assists, and a board for him down the stretch. That is more like the J-Snags we are used to seeing this year.
I think it's him just getting that rhythm of the scoring going back up there too, averaging 6 points a game, able to double up his workload going into that one. Another thing that I wanted to bring up too, I feel like a main part of this ball game was just some of the rebounds that ended up going into their favor. There wasn't really a huge mismatch between it, but that's the thing with Rain. I mean, he's leading the league here in the Switch Open rebounds, and it's not even close. Like, he is 2 rebounds a game ahead of the rest of the competition, and I think that's one of the key things is Rain's always been this X factor, a main 5v5 guy. How is he going to transition going into threes? And he's leading so many categories within that top 5 for so many different stats that we have going across the board. But just overall, a lot better of a game coming out there from Chess, finally starting to hit some of those shots. And then, of course, for J-Snags, finally getting that score and rhythm going. Nothing going from behind the arc, but just realizing and utilizing a mismatch. You see it so much more than any other year where the lockdown gets the ball. They attack, attack, attack. It's no longer just let's go back for a reset. I'm going to find my own bucket, and he's been having a lot of success with that here in threes.
Well, game 4 on the way. Pacers Gaming down 2-1. Their season remains on the line. They lose, they are out of the tournament, they are out of the playoffs, they are into the steal. Can Cavs Legion close them out? Game 4, let's rock.
See if they can do it. I mean, I always like sit here and I think of storylines. It'd be crazy you reverse sweep to be able to secure your playoff spot and stay alive here in the tournament. Harris already brought up Lakers Gaming. If they go through and somehow win the entire thing, that might be the most shocking thing we might have seen in 2K League history.
Ceases out the play.
Big Rain,
Rain.
wide open shot, no good.
That's a tough miss. Oh. Catch messed him up, but you still got to hit that.
And Antoine, quick 4-0 start for Cavs Legion.
The Cavs have had a 4-0 lead.
Where we seen this?
It is difficult, though, for Big Rain. One of the better shooters out of the corner during this tournament has just not shot the ball well so far on stage, yesterday or today.
Well, we're going to see what kind of toughness this Pacer Gaming team has, man, because
they fight.
It's a big series from a big game right here.
But you brought it up, right? It's whenever you get those 2 possessions lead and then you have somebody like Antoine, I don't want to say you can coast this early into the ball game, but as long as you take care of it, you know how good Antoine is at dribbling, you can really start to pull away.
Antoine knows how to get to that rim.
That's a specialty as Big Rain. Can he hit this one? It goes 0 for 2 to start off here in game 4.
It's unfortunate.
I always hear people ask if
Oh,
hell
no.
hot.
Oh, no.
Pacers lose this game. They gonna find out how hot hell is.
That's the one thing, man. The Steel Open, intense. We should remind people, we've been doing double elimination for all of our tournaments. Steel Open, single elimination. Do or die tournament. Oh, Chess needed that one.
0 for 3 from behind the arc for Pacers Gaming as a team.
This is
They need
not
some
what I
type of
seen
momentum.
yesterday.
It's got to be one stop and a score. Something. They need some kind of boost of energy here.
And it's not looking too pretty. Last time they were in a scenario like this, Chess was able to pick up the scoring. They were to cut down the deficit, but they still ended up losing. Now 11-2 here in this one. Surely not going out like this, Pacers Gaming.
Y'all watched Pacers versus Dukes yesterday, right? I know y'all didn't watch the same team.
Y'all
were here.
At all. Like, this is a literal, I usually say struggle bus for a game. They're having a struggle bus series.
Well, think about it. It's a difference of mentality, right? You go into yesterday, I mean, Pacers Gaming were so good during group play. They were downright dominant, you would argue. 2-0 in bracket play already, going up against you guys. They come out to the early series lead, and they just couldn't hold on to it. This is different. They've already lost the series. They lost yesterday. Like, it's just a different mentality trying to recover from that kind of loss.
They say, I mean, you know, I guess when you go into those best-of-5s, they can drain you, but I guess the Cavs are coming here. They haven't played yet, but they just seem like they wanted more, if I'm being honest.
Antoine just waits for Chess to get back into play. Now he starts his attack, goes straight down the lane. They try to meet him at the rim, but it's unsuccessful. 9-point lead now in favor of Cavs Legion. And to have 2 opportunities to try to get your playoff spot. This is your second chance and your last chance to try to go out there and get it.
They need to stop now.
Stop.
Fluky or something, some kind of momentum.
They
play.
need a
minimum.
bucket.
At a minimum.
That's why they down so bad. They can't score.
Clam breaker, bail.
Oh my goodness, the bail out, the open shot. Seas can't knock it down. And now it's Chess. Walks it back. Goes down to J Snags. They take their 2 again.
What I tell you, Bees, his best stop is a missed shot.
Stop. That's one. That's what we're saying, though. That's one.
Brought themselves right back into it, just down by 5. A stop here would be crucial. As Antoine with J Snags on him, gets it going one way. This is my issue, right? We talked about how aggressive J Snags play, kind of like an awkward play style. The one thing I feel like people have cracked down on awkward is, okay, I know you're going to be playing on this side heavy. Let me take it the opposite side. That's exactly what Antoine's doing.
And Antoine's very good with his angles, man. So, and with a lead, they're in trouble.
Oh, he reached out of the play.
That was almost a pick 6.
J Snags could have just had it there too, but I don't think anybody expected me to
That's
open his chest.
missed.
High
Oh,
arcing
man.
shot. It's early, and now they got some numbers to work with. Playmaking takeover. Over to Subgoda. They go back to Antoine. Again finds the angle. Finds the slam there too.
13 points for Antoine. He is lighting them up right now. He's getting everything in the paint.
So my 3-1 was right, huh?
Hey, close but no cigar.
And there's just sort of the spacing working out here on the right side. Gets bumped. They go to J Snags. He tries to find a bucket, and he'll be successful with it. Down 7.
We could have used that 4 games ago, buddy. I'm seeing ISO moves now. Where was that earlier?
Can they get a stop? Antoine
Shot.
has the shot, takes the shot, and grings the
Hey,
shot.
this man could do no wrong. He'll shoot when he feels like it, all right? And it's going in. And it's going in.
Hey, the best feeling in the world was you're a shooter. You get baited, maybe you sit there, you pause, you still got an extra 3 seconds to work with. No one still closes
No
out
one's
on
in
you.
sight. Still open.
They'll take it here, but Cavs Legion, they can close it out and send Pacers Gaming
This
out
told
in
me
the
a lot
tournament.
about the Pacers.
And down to the Steel Open. It's Antoine with it. They get out the Subgoated for the ball game. Subgoated, no.
Wide open.
That's a tough miss. Question, JT, on this possession. Would the playmaker badge have applied there?
Yo!
Would the playmaker badge have applied there? He kind of took a beat after catching the ball.
It would have, but it's like, bro, hit the shot.
Cat catch a little funk. He still got a hit. That's
Yeah,
bad.
like-
That's plus off playmaker
fair.
badge.
Oh, and they're just trying to mash it.
Oh,
OG
no.
2K18 Season 1 NBA 2K League build style.
Gritty year.
And Chess, oh my goodness, Super Cease with the steal in the sweet spot.
MIP, baby. MIP, super.
And Subgoated down there, blocked by Big Rain.
Yeah, it's about time, right? Good to see you down there.
Hey, that was soft. He went up soft. He went up soft there, man.
Hey, good to see you down there. It's
I could have used them drops
crazy.
early. Antoine got 16, right? How many threes he got?
One.
Yeah. Somebody got a drop.
They're
Right.
fighting it a little bit more. Antoine with it. J Snags playing him right at the elbow. Walks it back. Pulls it to the right side now. Can they get the bump still? Chest doesn't reach. They go out to Cease. 1 second fading away. Cease for the win. No good. J Snags secures the rebound.
He'd have hit that, I was going home.
I'd have been with you.
Like,
It sounds like it's just you and me, Derek.
I mean,
Two-man broadcast after that one.
they're getting stop after stop after stop right now for Pacers gaming. But they got to play perfection the rest of the way. Antoine, he says, no need for perfection. You slip from Antoine.
JT, right?
Cavs Legion advance.
Not to go home, not for my season. I don't lose to a dunk. I know I wouldn't.
they watched him dunk too much, but I said it. I said Cavs 3-1.
See,
I
it's
said
shooting
their
that
pride
ball.
meant more.
Pacers gaming a tough loss. They go down 3-1 to Cavs Legion GC. Our reigning 3v3 Switch Open champions cannot repeat. And with that loss, they are also eliminated from the playoffs. Tough stretch there for Indiana. We will see them next week in the Steel Open. Warriors Gaming Squad currently now sitting in that 10th seed spot, but Lakers Gaming with a big run would still get it done. Beezus, it's been a pleasure having you on the broadcast with us. We saw your former team go down, but shout out to Cavs Legion, man. What a great series from Antoine.
Appreciate y'all having me, man. I enjoyed myself. Good series. Didn't go the way I predicted it, but I enjoyed myself.
Hey, you had the game total. Maybe didn't have the right team. JT, you know, Pacers Gaming go down. They're out of the Switch, out of the playoffs. Give me a season in review for Indiana.
I feel like they exceeded expectations. They made it this far without their point guard. We all thought coming in, Greenlight would come in this mode, all this room, all that high usage we watched him have all pre-draft. He would come in and ball, but he's not even on the court. They have their shooting guard on the court who's not even known to be a shot creator, and he really came in and did his thing. I have to tip my hat, but to the Steel you go.
Before we get down to India, let's go check out the lower bracket. We are 2 series into the night. We've had 2 great ones as Cavs Legion GC takes down Pacers Gaming, Knicks Gaming takes down Magic Gaming, and we will get Cavs Legion and Knicks Gaming later tonight in round 5 of our lower bracket. Let's go down to our main man, India. He's got Cavs Legion after the dub.
We sure do. We've got Sub-Goated and Antoine here. Sub-Goated, rookie. Not a single 3 was made by Pacers Gaming, the Switch Open defending champs. How were you able to take them out here tonight?
I mean, in all honesty, we just come up with a game plan, and like I have the best power forward, the best guard in the league. I have my guard's the best defensive guard in the league. So we come up with a game plan. We knew we weren't gonna get them no 3s.
And what's it like having C's, obviously 5v5 champion. They call him Super C's. What's it like having him on the team?
I mean, he speaks for himself. You just called the Super Seats. That's all you gotta say.
All right, man of one nickname that works. Antoine, you got your mom, your sister, and your younger brother in the crowd. What's it like playing in front of them?
It's good playing in front of them. They come out and support me, so I say it's great playing in front of them.
There's so many folks that doubt you, but you had 18 points to close them out here. Didn't miss a single shot. Why are they doubting you?
I'm not sure. I just kind of focus on myself. I really didn't even know I had 18. I'm just out there hooping, having fun.
I think it's safe to say, Harris, a man of few words. Let the game do the talking more than the interview.
Absolutely, India. Cavs Legion GC, they become our 2nd series winner of the day, but we got a couple more series to go before we get into the next round of the lower bracket. We're gonna head to a quick break. We'll get into NBL Oz versus NetsGC and Pistons GT against T-Wolves Gaming on the other side of this break.
Did somebody say,
isn't this a potluck?
Skip?
It's a potluck. Was it an invite?
How's it going, everyone? This is NetsGC Live, brought to you by, brought to you by you guys, everyone in the chat. My name is One-on-One Chris on Twitter. Next to me is none other than the undefeated Mr. JJ Beal. What's up, JJ?
How's it going, Chris?
I'm going good. It's like, it's a weird time for NetsGC fans and followers because of what happened last night, and then obviously the task that we have at hand tonight, having a win against NBL Laws Gaming, and then for our tournament hopes to stay alive, having a win again later tonight at 9:45. But if there's one thing that we can safely say, it's that, and I can say this on behalf of everyone in the chat, we're glad that you're here because you are undefeated on NetsGC Live, and we need some of that, good juju, those good vibes. So we appreciate you bringing in the backup here tonight.
Of course. Always happy to be here. Always happy to hop on and talk some 2K with you, Chris. Mr. NetsGC, as some people are starting to say. But no, happy to be back in the mix tonight. Rough loss last night, but back at it tonight. And just got to win two. Just got to win two.
Yeah, when you put it that way, it's a lot more manageable, a lot more doable. Just kind of going through the roll call in the chat. A lot of our, usual passionate, loyal core in the clubhouse with us tonight. JJ, Cheryl, Jen, Mama Greens, Fail, Mama Streets is in here as well. All the moms. We appreciate you guys tuning in, whether it's on Twitch or on YouTube. We see a few people on YouTube as well. Tonight is going to be a fun one. JJ, you weren't here with us last night, but you were briefed and you've gotten caught up. A really fun start to our series against Bucks Gaming, but it didn't end the way we wanted. Now really it's just about being the team that we know we can be, but this time from beginning to end.
Yep, always got to get the job done. Always got to finish the job. And they just showed Steez on the screen right there, and he has that look in his eye. He looks locked in as all the boys do.
NBL made such a crazy run last time, like 5 in a row. 5 rounds in a row is a lot. So coming into this, your first real on-stage game is against
2-0. Apologize, just doing a little audio check there. Chat, let me know if you want me to turn up the commentary just a little bit. Kind of fine-tune our way throughout the series. Should be a fun one. Again, for those who aren't too familiar, but I think most of you are by now because we've played this team. And JJ, I want you to kind of get your thought on this part of the very intriguing storyline that we have on deck for tonight. But the starting guard for NBL Oz is a former guard for NetsGC. And I'm not sure if you follow along with the social media side of it and the narrative, but a little bit of animosity between the sides, and so it's interesting that we get to match up here in this win or go home game.
Yeah, no love lost between these two teams. It's with a young league like the 2K League, it's very rare that you kind of see these rivalries out in the game where it's truly personal and there's connection with teams, but this is certainly one of those matchups, and it trash talk will either make you or break you. We've seen that with Dylan Brooks and Jimmy Butler in the NBA playoffs, where it broke Dylan Brooks, but it inspired Jimmy Butler. So hopefully NetsGC is more on the Jimmy Butler side of things.
Yeah, no, it's from a neutral side of things, the slate of 2K League games that have happened this week have been super fun, really entertaining to watch and keep track of. Obviously, from a NetsGC fan and follower perspective, a little bit more nerve-wracking, anxiety-inducing. Can't trust it until it's over. So, it's gonna be a long road ahead for us tonight. But that's a good miss, first one of the night. Oh,
and Greens just no hesitation right there. That's exactly what you want to see from him. Just bouncing back from last night, getting this team going.
Oh, there it is.
Great defense right there.
Oh no. Okay. That works.
Don't let greens get loose. Don't let greens get loose.
We talked about it. When Milwaukee gets into cruise control, it's just so hard to move them off their spot. Maybe a good learning lesson for NetsGC.
Jaden attacks the basket again. For those who aren't not familiar, NBL Oz or Jaden in particular is one of the league leaders in rim runs, and he attacks the rim. I think maybe there's better than maybe just. I think he's only second or. There's only 2 other guards that attack the rim more than he does. So whereas you see a lot of these other guards hunt for their threes, right, JJ? Like we see Greens do. Jaden does prefer attacking the basket. Not to say that he can't shoot the 3 and hunt the 3 himself, but the guys seem to be locked in on that. Good start here. 2-possession lead now.
And that's what I think makes Greens such a great point guard and such a special point guard, is that he can do both of those things, where he can get to the basket when he needs to, but he also can shoot the 3 like nobody else. So I think that just shows how perfect of a guard Greens is for this type of game mode.
Yeah, all at the age of 19. First year in the league, only his second tournament. He is the only rookie to make it to championship Saturday in the Slam Open. He's the only rookie guard. I'll say rookie guard because Connor and Pistons GT also made a championship Saturday. Good pass out the streets, but we got to hit that. Good thing Steez comes up with the board. Ladies and gentlemen, Greens has badge now.
You kind of hear the siren going off, kind of the just some kind of warning that Greens is hot. Everybody get out of the way. There is danger coming if you're NBL OZ.
What are you, JJ? What are you thinking of the? I don't know if you can see the bottom left and the bottom right corner. They've added these coach cams, so Kurt gets some.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I'm sure Kurt loves that. He was probably he was probably the one that came up with that. But no, I love Coach Cam. You know, I can only imagine what Kurt's face normally looks like during these games, so it's nice to be able to actually see it.
Yeah. All right, chat. 15-12. Greens is cooking, Jen. Needs 6 more points to take this opening game.
I know you hear me. Teach your lock how to match.
He just looks over and shakes his head.
Like he knows it. Like Law is a great defender, but when it comes to matching.
Lower bracket, man. Lower bracket is something else. At least for me, knowing that you don't have that safety net anymore. Big 3.
Big, yeah. Every possession just seems to matter more than usual.
Yeah, as comfortable as I'm sure their Brooklyn apartments are. I know the guys don't want to return home anytime soon. But again, because of last night, Chad, and as heartbreaking as it was, we now find ourselves here in the lower bracket a lot sooner than we expected, but we can work our way out. Starts here with game 1, forfeit that too. Both Greens and Streets with takeover here.
From the inbound, right inbounds, it's a full court pass.
Here we go. Patton, Streets, Greens, PNR. We getting a pop or slip? Nope, we got the slip. Come back out. Oh no. No threes though.
No threes.
Okay.
All good. You can live with that.
Yep. That's our one mistake.
Here.
That's our one mistake we're allowed. Bring it home. Bring it home.
Can they get it done here? They get the switch. Great rotations coming out here from NBL Gaming.
Keep on moving the ball. They'll make a mistake.
Working out right on top of the Coinbase logo. Greens had some space. Doesn't take the shot. Gets bumped. Straight down to the paint. 3 seconds to work with. Streets with it.
Oh. But that's okay, because now you can give up a 2 here, you can still win the game. Just still no threes.
Now he's out of adrenaline, and they just didn't get nothing from it.
It was once 20 to 14, now 20 to 18. A 3 here, you get the lead if you're NBL Gaming. They got so much time to work with. Straight
play high, play high.
Oh,
wow.
That's a big time shot.
Where did that come from? What a run we are seeing right now as Green fades away
For the win. Wow. Ow.
Let's go.
Ice water in the veins.
Chat.
Built for the stage. Built for the stage.
Oh my god.
Woo. That'll get your heart racing a little bit.
Oh my goodness. Spam the green emojis in the chat. I don't know if I can do if this entire series is gonna be like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'll be able to handle that. That was very close.
Nope, did not care for that one bit.
The guys, both teams are not hesitating to make this an entertaining one. That was wild.
Yep. What I love here is how it's a full team effort. How you have all 5 guys plus Kurt in the huddle figuring stuff out, communicating. It's not something that you see with a lot of these teams. You can tell that everyone's input is valued, and they're all locked in on these games. They're all invested, even if they're not playing.
Yeah, and in turn, it's got us invested. Man, that was a wild finish. Props to Jaden for shooting that window shot up top, and then, man, the stage presence that the young Rook has to confidently look for a shot, hit that fadeaway 3 in the left corner to give Brooklyn that first game. That's poetic. Like, that is scripted to a T. You have the former 3v3 lead guard, attempt that kill shot, and then essentially the person who was brought in to replace him show him, okay, no, here, this is for game. So nuts.
Yeah, I mean to have that poise at 19 years old is something different. You can just tell he's built different. And some of the passes that he had in that game too, just being able to distribute the ball like he does, just continues to show how great of a point guard he is. And that fadeaway 3 to hit to win the game, different.
That was great. That was a great ending. I feel like we were in control for most of that game, and we could have probably put it away a little bit earlier than that moment. But at this point, lower bracket, we will take them as they come. A win is a win, and we are up 1-0.
Yep.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Mama Greens, I'm still trying to come down from that, but I was going like radio silent towards the last few possessions. I was still recovering from the PTSD from last night's reverse sweep, JJ. So you'll have to forgive me.
No, I can't imagine. Just catching up on the replays today, it was like my heart was breaking all over again, and I knew how it ended, but you still think they're gonna pull it out.
All right, here we go. This one's already shaping up to be a classic, chat. All right, let's go for a second ride here.
Mm-hmm. Now this is where you can really take a stranglehold on this series, and we saw last night being up 2-0 doesn't mean everything, but it's certainly helpful. That was a great block right there.
I like that.
That snatchback move, I feel like guards need to really start being careful for when they do it. Like, I'm seeing some fouls that shouldn't even be fouls. They should be steals.
And the dunk comes in there, but we were to catch up with Steez. A lot of talk about Greens. We were to catch up with him to talk about
Seems like the other team's going to be content just kind of getting to the rim whenever they can. So I think the 3-point shooting for NetsGC is really going to be what sets them apart here.
Right on cue, JJ. Oh.
Oh. That's a great shot. It just didn't fall.
He's going to have times where he struggles, and that's where we need to pick him up. But he's also going to have those times where he carries us, and that's the Greens that we drafted. So, and then with Streets, like I said before, it's so much fun watching him play because I know where he's come from, not only in life but in his 2K journey. And so seeing him now, I really want to see him succeed.
It's okay.
I don't know. I
mean, they're
long way. Yeah.
Now to see it all kind of coming together as one big unit and one big puzzle piece.
Gonna need to get some stops if you want to get back in this game.
He's gotten to play with some phenomenal point guards. This has been the NBA 2K League, JT. Elite.
There it is.
Yup.
Definitely hasn't had. Man,
Let's just get points. Let's get points.
Agreed. Just get to the rim.
Radiant Dre, now Greens. As Steez will get the ball.
No way. I have not seen that.
No
yet.
chance. No chance. That's one of the ones. That happens to your friend. You throw your controller into the wall. That's crazy.
A quick drop. Okay. That's tough. Chat, that may have been the first quick drop dunk animation that we have seen not go down like that.
I don't know how you blocked that.
Okay.
That's what.
Let's go.
To the rim. Step back. Oh, yeah. Love that.
There's the 2.
That's the magic school bus when it ran out of miles.
There's the 2. Way to settle the team down. Greens.
Mm-hmm. Game's already turning into a rock fight in the trenches.
Mm-hmm. Don't jump.
Good job, JT went to Pacers game. I mean, hey, has anybody? They kind of earned it, right? Back-to-back series losses with playoffs on the line. That's tough.
Yeah, they just couldn't score. They couldn't score for the first 60% of the game.
Chat, we got to get our own table like that one day. At District E.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point,
We'll do NetsGC live, like for real live.
You got to be the team that comes out strong and really forces the issue.
There you can see the matchup in the bottom left. You got Greens left side.
Steez on the switch.
Jaden right side with the signature shade. As Jaden lines up a shot, it's no good.
Oof.
DJ took over the rebound. A second chance for
He missed again.
Wow. 2 rebounds.
Steez is out on the perimeter. He's not able to help out on the boards.
I mean, you give him 3 shots. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I seen DJ right now just stand up and move to help me sit down.
If it means anything so far here in the switches, Green slams it home. They beat Hornets.
Love the patience there from Greens, waiting until the double team comes out on him and then driving right to the rim when no one's there.
So if there's a situation for them to keep the trend of trying to be the 3-1 Kings, it's here now.
Jaden, he's gonna attack that rim consistently.
Mm-hmm. I would almost dare Jaden to shoot 3s rather than overplay that and take away the 3. I would almost rather let him shoot, make him beat you that way.
Yeah, he has missed a few already tonight. Not 3 chances though in one.
No, don't give him 3 chances in one possession, but maybe only give him 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Give me that. Yep. There it is. There it is.
We called it out. DJ has just been grabbing every single offensive rebound in sight.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, look, he's been so good this year. You know, it was interesting when DJ wasn't in the lineup, just how different the entire team played.
It's gonna be it's tough as soon as you get that badge activated. He does the step back, gets a little speed boost off of it.
It's great pickup for them in the expansion draft. That is what
tough.
you're supposed to do in the expansion draft. Pick up guys who are not only going to change how you play on the court, but also change the tenacity.
Green's keeping us in it.
Yeah, I gotta get over it, but the dunk.
Oh, I not happy, not happy at all. I mean, those 2 points are the difference right now.
Yeah.
4-point lead now for NBL Oz Gaming. Got 13 of the 15 points going over towards Jaden. He gets his takeover too. Greenzo finds the space to stop a pop for Greens here on the right side. It's no good. Long with a huge rebound. Outlet to Jaden, and he cocks it back.
You hit that, you're down one. Jaden did a very ill-advised reach that wasn't a good reach at all. Greens missed it. They converted. That is easily a 5-point swing that will change the whole game.
Louis Steves with the pass fake. Lawridge whistled again with a reach. Second foul of the ball
7
game.
of 11. Jaden 7 of 11, 1 for 4.
The big man was going to protect the rim right there.
Behind the arc here so far, but he does have 8 points. Not a lot to take to work with. As Green's working out. Has him on the right side. Still pulls it back to the left.
There it is.
Now back to the middle.
Oh, no.
I think it clanked at the bottom of the backboard. But
Wow.
I think he was blinking there in terms of his stamina and his fatigue. Might have affected his shot. You usually don't see a miss like that. It looked like a slow release. Shot clock violation. It didn't hit the rim. It hit the board.
I mean, if it was raised, it would have probably went out of bounds. I feel like it hit it and stayed in bounds. Or they luckily got the rebound. Who knows?
Never know.
Let's give this one more push, chat.
17 to 11. Jaden danced around the backcourt. Now to get it to DJ with his takeover, stop and go move. Pulls it back out to 3.
That's one. That's the one.
Tosses this one up. Taps his board down,
Yep.
and it goes right over to Steves.
Hey, bro.
And Steves pulls the shot.
Have to have it. Got it. One more stop.
One more.
One more.
Like, you can't be a power forward. Like,
Yep.
all right, you want to iso.
Good foul.
Hey, I'm spamming square.
Oh yeah, I mean the fact that you can't foul out or anything, it just kind of resets the shot clock. I would be pounding square.
Steves, by the way, celebrating one today. That was a nice birthday shot from the boy.
Did he get it? No, he didn't.
No, oh, what?
I don't believe that bounce.
Worry about closing. Don't get too hyped.
That's
Don't get
so
too high.
unlucky.
You're down 0-1. You just got to close. Get out of here.
Oh, the block. Finally, it works out there for Lawridge as they go to DJ to put it away in game 2.
It's okay.
He turns away
Let's move on.
Yep.
NBL Oscar respond in a huge way. The chef's kiss from DJ Too Cold.
I feel like we may have another Game 5 series on our hands.
1-1.
I love that. Love that part of being on the stage where you can directly talk trash to one another. I mean, you just think about being able.
NetsGC, NBL Oz Gaming, the talent
Love that.
the energy is there.
What makes 2K 2K.
And the competition in this league is always fierce. And off the court, the games never stop. Tonight, NBL Oz and Drew
I mean, it's just the atmosphere there. There's nothing like it. It's incredible to watch.
Oh, Jen. I wish I was there. I wish I could hear everything that was going down. I'm sure it's wild. All right, chat, let's settle in.
We always got to compete in something. So today we're
1-1.
Dukes Infinitos at 2 p.m. in the
NetsGC, NBL Oz.
Juice Cookie Challenge.
Winner advances to a matchup tonight at 9:45. We'll take on the winner, or sorry, the loser. No, this is lower. We'll take on the winner of T-Wolves Gaming and Pistons GT, and then a win after that.
So the objective
means
of
we
this
play
game is you're gonna have a
tomorrow.
cookie that
A
starts
loss
in your
at
forehead.
any point this
You cannot
evening
use your hands,
means we
and it
go
cannot hit the
home
ground.
and get ready
The
for the
objective is to
playoffs.
get the cookie
I think
into your
that
mouth.
is also the
The first
silver
team that
lining. We'll
completes
talk a
it
little bit
wins.
about that
So
later on,
that means
JJ,
if the
but the
cookie hits the
fact
ground,
that
you have to start with a brand
NetsGC
new
has
cookie.
clinched a spot in the playoffs. We don't have to go through the play-in tournament or the steal. That's huge because the guys didn't qualify for the playoffs last year in 3v3. We had to go through the steal, which is an elimination tournament to qualify for those final playoff spots. Didn't work out. In a game mode like 3v3, you want to avoid these last chance tournaments. The guys have worked hard enough this season to earn that right, and so it's nice to know that there's a fallback.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to have that fallback, but we've talked to these guys and they care about the money no matter what tournament it is, no matter what round it's in. But it's always nice to have that spot clinched in the playoffs to know where you're going to be playing. We've talked about how they love bracket play. Learn stuff from this bracket play and bring it to the playoffs, because that's what all this is for, is to get into the playoffs. You're there now, you clinched your spot. Learn what you can from this tournament and bring that into the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of these teams that we're seeing tonight, chat, Knicks Gaming, Cavs Legion GC, us, NBL Laws, Pistons GT, T-Wolves Gaming, they are all teams that are locked into the playoffs. So we're almost getting a playoff preview tonight. So that's why a lot of these games have been super competitive this week. And this one doesn't seem to stray away from that theme. But, man, 1-1. You know, a game one, for those who are just tuning in, NetsGC Live, I'm Chris, that's JJ. Game one, we were in full control of, right, chat? And then, you know, let up a little bit down the end, but thanks to some really savvy and glitchy movement from Greens, he was able to kind of create his own shot, hit that corner three from that left pocket to take game one. Game two, a couple missed shots. I'd say JJ some issues on the glass and securing some of these defensive rebounds and closing out stops prevented us from taking that second game.
Yeah, I would say that. And, you know, the game just didn't break your way that time. I mean, some of those bounces that you got were really tough. There's nothing you can really do when a block shot goes right into the same team's hands and you don't, like, you get the defensive stop, but you don't get the ball. So kind of keeping just... That's why you have to win all the games that you can to kind of eliminate that margin of error of the game kind of working against you.
Now, not to sound like this is game 5, because it's not. It's game 3. There's really no way to kind of get around that, but you kind of want to play this like it's a game 5, just considering
absolutely
the storyline, the atmosphere in that venue right now, and just in terms of like confidence sake, this is a must-win game for Brooklyn.
Yeah, I mean, records in game 3 hasn't exactly been the strong suit of this team this year. It seems like whenever they're tied 1-1, they kind of drop that game and kind of dig themselves a little bit of a hole down 2-1. But we've also seen them battle back and be able to take games 2-5 series. But yes, it's all about making it as easy as possible on yourselves, and that's what you have to do right here. You have to win this game. You have to take the crowd out of it. You have to take everything out of it. Just focus on you playing the game, win this one, win one of the next 2 after this, and then you move on to later tonight. Just kind of taking it one possession at a time. No, don't get too far ahead of yourself.
That's the mantra. That's the motto tonight, chat. We are taking it one possession, one game at a time. Can't really look too far ahead to 9:45. Got to get 2 more wins against NBL Oz. It looks like the broadcast will be returning here. Game 3. Got to close out the noise. Time to send them home. Yeah, it starts here. And the one thing it's like a love-hate relationship with 3v3, JJ. It's just how crucial these opening possessions are. I mean, the opening few minutes, the opening quarter, opening period of any sport in general is important. But in 3v3 and the NBA 2K League, being able to play with some kind of lead, whether it's a 2-possession or if it's a 1-point lead, man, it makes this game mode so much easier to play. Like, it is so important that we come out strong here in the first 2 to 3 possessions.
The margin of error is so small in this game mode, so anytime that you do kind of get that breathing room to where you don't have to play perfect basketball is always welcome, because it seems like you have to play constantly. Like, you cannot make a mistake. There is no room for error in games like this, especially in bracket play in 3v3 mode. So doing whatever, anytime that you do kind of get that breathing room, it's more than welcome.
I'm liking the energy, Jen. We gotta send them packing, all of them.
Send that kangaroo home.
Going up against Jaden, Lawrence, and DJ Too Cold. Game 3, let's go.
It's already been a lot better mentality too coming out here from NBL.
Here we go, NBL. We'll start with ball.
In the series, what a way for them to try to respond. But now
I think the guys, like, we're guaranteed to get 2 to 3 stops. It's just can we minimize our turnovers? Oh, that's not a good start. Okay, no, never mind. There it is, smoke.
Love that. Yep.
Okay, that's 1.
You take the ball out of Jaden's hands. You force someone else to shoot.
And that's like, I think like Beezus touched on it. We've had Nick touch on it. When you get that first miss compared to maybe missing a 2.
Yes, it does.
Tough.
You can start a game with a 3. You gotta knock it down. But that
Really tough swing right there.
DJ missed one, then Greens missed one. These are just threes you need to knock down at this point in the season.
It doesn't even matter about missing on your opening possession. You're able to place a defense, get the ball back.
Get it right back.
That's huge, Chad. That's huge.
Let's go ahead and jump into a listing with the team from down under.
Oh, almost got the steal there too.
Chad, we've gotten 0 listen-ins this week.
Well, they can listen to Greens going down the lane.
Yeah. I like these. I like hearing what they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm. I mean, being there in person and seeing how the guys communicate on game to game, it's chaos. Swing it out.
Let's go.
Wow, massive.
Let's go.
Massive.
That's a steal.
Yep. Oh, yep.
Come on. Come on. Let's go. Chad.
Oh, yep.
Let's go.
Yup. Yup. Threes to the dome everywhere.
Come on. Abandon this listening. They do not want us listening in right here.
Grab your umbrellas. It is raining threes.
Oh, chat. This is a listening of death for NBL.
Oh, they can't miss. They can't miss.
Oh, I'm so disappointed in the broadcast for not tuning in to our side for that stretch. I'm so disappointed. That would have been golden content.
Everything going their way, the defense and the mate shots.
It just really comes down to knowing how to
Wow, what a stretch of 2K right there. That's as pure a basketball as you'll see. You're talking about having a margin of error, Christian. Tough to imagine a wider margin than right now.
Yeah, 10-point lead is. Oh, here we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Only need to take an 8-point lead in 3v3 play to get a little listen in.
Good, Sean. Plenty of time. They're trying to rotate.
I like that.
Don't guess it though. I'm gonna come up and slip. 7-7. All the way. Green! Come on. Hey! I know you!
Street. Chad's killing me.
All the way. Hey, I'm coming down. Come on. Game his ass.
Oh, shit.
Oh. He was so ready to talk trash, too. I love that.
Despite that 3 that came in that we thought might slow him down. As Greens with it. Anything can win it here. And no shot.
Shock.
No way. What does one extra possession get them in this game?
That's crazy, 2K.
We should just move to game 4. This one's over.
Block that.
Don't need to block it. Smoked it anyway.
Need it.
Yeah, you have to let Streets at the game winner there. Let Streets talk. Let him talk. Yep.
One more team.
Dominance right there. But then there's that veteran presence of Steez, calming the guys down. You know, you can get too confident after a win like that. You can kind of let your foot off the gas. You can tell the way that Steez is talking right now. There will be no foot let off the gas. They are 100% going for it.
And that's the. I don't know what word to use. I want to say funny. I want to say ironic. But I feel like neither of those words hit. But I think that really underlines the importance of what happened last night. If you want to look at silver linings and finding value out of being reverse swept, JJ, last night, is that you now have such a defined example to refer back to of what happens when you let up. You know what I mean? Up 2-0, let up, this is what happens. And now us being 2-1, we don't even have to look back that far to understand or remind ourselves, hey, we got to lock in.
Yeah, and I mean it's all about learning lessons and making sure that it doesn't happen again. So you get reverse swept, you get thrown into the losers bracket. Now it's a matter of preventing that from happening again, seeing why that happened, and then making sure it doesn't.
No.
That's a good one.
Because a good team would make those same mistakes, but a great team makes the adjustment and changes something from what they did before.
I'll work my way down. Law Rich is number 8 and Law 8.
Chat, there's a lot of NBL content going on in between
obviously
these
is 0-0. He rocks that.
I wasn't going to say it, but I'm certainly glad you did.
Oh, I know DJ has 0-0.
DJ is 0-0. Jaden 1, I think.
I think Jaden has 1.
Jaden is 1. Sick is 2. I don't know the rest. I actually took Jerry's number. That's actually a funny thing. I got to choose a number over him, but he actually didn't care. He was kind of like gifting me number 1.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Stees and Greens package like this.
Yeah. Jaden maybe taking Sick One's number there. Now he's sitting on number 2. I'm surprised, JT. I'm
Jen, I
surprised
like this out of you.
Hey, 6-year vet coming through. Give me the jersey number. Come on now.
They're showing them because they're going home.
It depends on how much you like your number.
All right, one more.
I like mine too much.
One more. Let's not go to a game 5.
Correct.
We ain't got nothing to talk about, nothing to debate about, but
chat, we're all
Get the ball.
Yeah, we're all in agreement here that the series needs to end right here.
Get the ball first, send them back in.
2-1 in the series. Let's see if they can close them out. Dirk, what would your jersey number be?
It's always number 23.
23, why?
So a lot of people are probably gonna be like, oh man, it's just going 23 because of Jordan, because of LeBron. I wear number 23 whenever I played soccer because of Andre Arshavin, the short Arsenal striker from way back in the day. It always gave me inspiration.
They've awoken a beast in streets.
Man, look how tiny he is out there doing great things. So that's the reason I wear that. It was either that or number 10 for Dennis Bergkamp.
I like the number 10.
Now if I'm wearing a goalie jersey, number 1.
It's fine.
Iker Casillas.
There you go.
Vamos!
Me personally, I'd be number 88. Cal Ripken was my favorite baseball player growing up. Of course, the greatest number 8
Go.
baseball history.
What number do I wear in 2K? I think in 2K I go 41 for Dirk Nowitzki, obviously. But by the way, in that context,
Reset.
the only one that we've seen other than that one I think is Piston GT. Ramo,
Reset the
got a
greens,
single
yeah.
number, right? It gives me hope for the big man out there with Sick getting a lot of the. I think
That's a big shot.
Love that. Big time shot. You work the clock. You got a wide open look in the end of it. That's great offense right there.
So that's what I'm saying is like, man, if you're a guard, I feel like you should know it because you know you're looking at
Oh.
at all times. So you're gonna get a look at the jersey numbers more than anything.
I feel like everybody should know it. Like,
Good patience.
I can name most of these.
The 2K League inbound is a long 5 seconds.
Actually, no, you know what? Being
Long
negative
5
because
seconds.
yesterday I was like, I don't know this one. I know
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost confident saying that there is no such thing as a 5-second violation in 3v3.
It's super rare, but man, you can definitely hold on to that.
It's got to be a 7-second violation if they're counting it like that.
No threes, no
5
threes.
seconds to work with left on the shot clock. They get it over to Law Rich and he'll just go down the baseline.
Damn it.
Raise hand
Good.
in front, and they cut it.
Good contest.
Yep.
Nothing you can do about that.
Every time I
Hey, we
hear
scored the
Law
3,
Rich,
so
I just think
they
the
either
way
got to
that
stop
Dave
us or
Patrick says his name.
get the 3 back.
Law Rich. Law Rich.
Mhm.
Law Rich. Legend down here in Australia, Law Rich. We miss Nate, man. I wish we could get him to DC. Maybe
Oh
someday.
my goodness.
What a walk back coming out there.
Oh.
This is it. Law Rich on the outlet pass.
All right, the game
Puts
has
Emil
been
on
reset,
2-0.
chat.
Oh, that is a 3 you gotta hit if you're greens.
Love that step back shot. Just didn't fall.
Big few possessions here.
NetsGC, if you're just tuning in, they're up 2-1.
those always
DJ
scare
can't
me.
get there in time. Lower bracket, every single matchup.
You never know what those animations are gonna get you.
Yeah.
Just to note that out there for the people, we got the coaches.
It's like the slight RNG. Oh no.
That's a deep shot. That's That's Trey Young range right there.
Shooting that with confidence. It's a ballsy shot, but if he green it, hell of a shot.
He shot that one from all the way down in Australia. Got hit him with the down under though.
But I think the important thing here is you don't need the 3 yet. Take the 3 if it's open, but still don't change your game. Still try to look to get to the rim and get an open dunk. Oh, that's a bad turnover. That is a bad turnover.
NBL really turned it up. Ooh, and that was on.
A lot of game left.
Yep.
Keep on running the offense. Yep. There you go. Get something easy. Now you just have to get a single stop. Get a stop, you're right back in it.
I'm super confident we'll get one more stop.
Me too.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is one possession to change the game. So giving them 3 stops, that busts the game wide open.
It's the way they get it too. Like they got a steal, they got a basket, then they get an inbound steal, get a basket. They go down the other side, they knock the ball away, and then they get another basket. And one of them was that Green's pull-up 3, which I know that he's been wanting to take. He's had a lot of open runs. He's like, Mace, let's stop and shoot this one, but he's been taking it too. But that's like the where you
Wow. Tough to play better defense than that. You have Steez coming over to help too. I'm shocked he didn't get the block on that.
Green's advances, Lawrence trying to stay in front. Ball fakes over to Streets now. And Jaden knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay here with NetsGC.
Man, they are. NBL is flying on the defensive end right now. They are flying around.
That's a good cut.
Great cut. Still just need a single stop.
Let's go, chat. Let's go. Where's that stop? Where's that stop we need? Oh, I thought that was it. There's the stop.
Yep, there it is. Get it to Greens and get out of the way.
Let's go.
That's a tough shot. That's a tough shot, Steez.
Okay, we're not out of it. We're not out of it. There it is, chat.
Yep.
Oh, the guys are locked
Yep. To the rim. Oh.
in. Guys are locked in.
Slam it home. Come on now. Match point.
And they really just off that turnover may have lost this series.
Guys are locked in. Guys are locked in. No threes. No threes. No threes.
No threes.
That works.
Live with that. Cool.
A minute ago, NBL Oz Gaming, they had the odds in their favor. Now it's flipped. NetsGC up by 1.
Nothing scarier than Greens with a badge with the game on the line.
Lawred still in the play. They just feed it over towards Streets. They go for a reset. Over to Steez. DJ pumps him. Now to Greens. Gets some space. Fading away from way downtown.
For the win. Yup.
Reset. Get it to Greens.
They get it over to Greens again. 6 seconds to work with. Straight down to Streets.
No.
Wow. Wow. That's really good defense.
I thought that was.
It's all right. You got 3 seconds to get to the rim. Or
let's go.
Just win the whole thing.
Oh, look at Greens talk.
Send them home. Send them home. NetsGC is about that action.
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
Well, what a night we have had so far.
That's some high level 2K right there.
Chat, let's go.
Down 2 possessions and you win by 4.
Man.
Big time.
Yeah, happy birthday to Steez. Indeed, this is his teammates couldn't have given him a better birthday present than getting this win over NBL Oz, especially with all the personal narratives and storylines that were intertwined within this best-of-5 series. JJ, the guys pull it out. we took game one, dropped that first one, or dropped the second one, and then won the next 2 games. Man, I think it really just started. I want to say, would you agree with me? It started when that NBL Oz listening came in, like that moment there.
Oh, yeah.
Game 3, and then we
energy shifted right there. That was the difference maker, to where they went on that big run, and they showed that they could get stops, and they showed how they needed to get stops. And once they did that, it was over, because then when they fell down in that 4th game, they were able to just kind of settle in, keep on scoring consistently like they do, and they knew the stops were going to come, and they did.
Wow. It's
We've got Greens.
when okay, we got
As soon as that series ended, you looked at DJ Too Cold and said, "Do you know who I am? Who are you?"
The number 2 pick. I went number 2 for a reason. He was talking, he was chatting the whole game. I heard it. Don't really pay no mind. I'm gonna send him to the home. I'm gonna send him home. All good.
Fair enough. First off, happy birthday to you, big guy. As soon as the series ended, you didn't have words, but you had an expression and a little imitation you did. What does that series mean for you?
It means a lot. I mean, obviously, we take every game seriously, but that one had a little bit more sting to it. There's a player on that team that's kind of played with my name a little bit, called me a fake professional. You're not gonna play with my character. And Harris, this one's kind of for you, baby, because I know you said you'd rather pick DJ and Lawrich over me and Street. So you're asking to get on the plane with them back to Australia too, if you really want that.
Harris, don't get fined, baby. Don't get fined.
Hey, that's a 6-year vet right there. When he says goes, I guess
Bars.
But we have so much more action to come tonight. Pistons GG, T-Wolves game coming up next. A rematch of our Slam
did not care if you were wearing an NBL jersey or not. He did not care if you were actually playing the game or just watching it as a neutral commentator. He was coming for your neck in that post show. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, what a character Steez is.
That, I mean, at the same time, like that's one of the things about esports that makes it so fun, right?
Oh yeah, it's the absolute best.
Yeah, especially those who aren't, too familiar with the game mode or the rules or the formats. You come in to kind of learn about those personal storylines and the rivalries, and there is definitely, clearly, some leagues will go about it in that maybe it feels a little forced, right? That like rivalry. This one is so organic. It feels so real. There's a genuine dislike between both teams. And for them and for us, followers and fans of NetsGC, it feels really good to come out on the winning side here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, and it's so relatable too, to where everyone plays 2K with their friends, and everyone has talked trash at some point and has or has not backed it up. And there's no better feeling of talking trash and then being able to back it up, or being talked trash to and then letting your game do the talking. And that's what Steez did. And, as a fan of that, buying into that and everything, that's what makes sports fun.
Yeah.
And so just being able to come out on top like that is it's an absolute delight.
Yeah, I love whenever our guys and just not just NetsGC, but any of the players in the 2K League, when they're able to kind of show off a little bit more of their personality and what makes them them, it always results in some good entertainment and good content. But chat, to answer your question, yes, the next game is at 9:45. Jen, I see you got us. Thank you. So what's gonna happen is T-Wolves Gaming will take on Pistons GT next. Loser goes home. Winner plays us at 9:45. Best of 5, and the winner of that will be the last match of tonight's broadcast. And the winner will play on Friday. Now, even though our next stop, chat, is the 9:45 game, I believe this is where JJ is getting off in terms of the NetsGC train.
We'll have to see how the vibes are too good right now to let it go. So it is finals week. It's not finals week yet, but finals week is quickly approaching, which means it's final projects time. So maybe I can push my projects back a little bit further and hop on stream.
I mean, the chat's saying, "Oh no, you you gotta come back. You're 3-0 now." So, I mean, your importance is very clearly stated. But no, I definitely respect you for what you gotta need to do. Finals is a big deal, a very stressful time. I'm sure you're gonna feel a million times better once you're on the other side of it. But let's pin it. Let's put a pin in it and do a game time decision. Can we put that as your status?
Officially GTD for sure.
Perfect. All right, chat. You heard it here from the man himself, undefeated, 3-0. Chat, we're headed to the next round of the lower bracket. Kind of want to hear what oh no, they're going to be talking about the next series. So what we'll do is we'll actually go off stream. I'm going to reset something here on my end, but I think, let's just say, depending on how this series goes, either around 9:30, chat. Actually, no, I don't see this going a full hour. Best of 5. We'll say one game before this next series ends, we'll start the stream up again. I'll put out a notification on all NetsGC platforms, or just, hit the notification bell here on Twitch or on YouTube. But we'll go live the closer we are to the next series or the end of this series, and it'll be NetsGC versus the winner between these two teams. But again, Brooklyn defeats NBL Oz Gaming 3-1, I want to say. Yeah, 3-1. Big win.
3-1.
Get a win over our former guard, Jaden. The guys are feeling good. They're locked in. Should be a fun night. Thank you guys for tuning in to NetsGC Live, and we'll see you later, okay?